Carnage time. Well, I think what's the best thing about the Carnage is the police chases. I think they're going to be the most fun for us. I just wanted to try some new stuff. Well, ideally, I shouldn't really be doing it. What the hell? Okay. Got myself a big wheel. Let's have a look inside. Oh, you can as well. Where's the fun in that though? Let's have a look at this thing. I realise I'm on a timer, so we don't plan to get the best time. But we do want to have a look at what we've got to do. Okay, this is funky. Look at this. Of course, of course. Why would I think this thing had any balance? Flip the vehicle. We get 3 of those. Okay, we're now back on even ground. Resume. There you go. We're back. What am I supposed to do here? Ooh. Okay, that's cool. The fact that it's, you know, a car sim with that mechanic. We just sort of go on top and stop. Yes. I don't know where it's keeping all of this because it doesn't seem to have any storage. Try not to flip it over again. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Sounds like a wasp. You literally can't turn at full speed. That's what's going to mess you up every time. Can I get to the menu from here? Oh, I can. Sweet. Num nums. This is great. I really like it. This game's put a smile on my face so many times today. I cannot convey how good this game is. Oh. That's it. That's all my flips. And I got one more. Okay, we're back in the game. Actually, I don't know if my vehicle's looking too healthy. No, no, that's not rubbish. That looked like rubbish. Oh. See, look, I can't actually go fast round here because it will flip over. You have to take your time on the gravel. Let me get back on the road. Do we have an auto center camera here? Oh, we do. Sweet. Okay, I'll pick up this trash here. This one. Go on, boys, get in there. And I think that's it. I think my engine has just died. I think we are game over, boys. That was fun. I've put my hazard warning on. Someone saved me. Yeah, that was cool. Okay, I'm going to do I want to do that again? Extra challenge. We'll have a bit more of that another day, that's for sure. Picking up trash. I'll complete all of those missions. And I bet they've all got funky cars. So if I go into here, I can do... See, it's got map select, it's got vehicle select, but it doesn't have challenge select, unless I'm not seeing it. It should have challenge select, instead of making me go all the way back to the menu. Yeah, so I have to go all the way back to look at that thing. Is that a Ouigion? Wigion? Is that real? I feel like I've seen that in a movie. Probably a Bond. Right, quick start experiences. This could be cool. Free roam tutorial. Highlights. Ooh. So these are the things I've been doing in the update. Wreck fetching. Extras. There's extras to the extras. Performance. So let's try mods. Can we just download mods? Currently no mods installed. There's a repository. Let me check it. Is that my repository? Oh, online features must be on. So you can actually download straight to this if you have online features on. I'll give it a go. Repository, there you go. I consent to collect. No, I don't. Can we go out of this? B. So now if we go to the repository, hey, there you go. You can actually download straight to the game. This is freaking awesome. I think I vaguely remember dabbling in it here before, but I wasn't 100%. I wasn't 100% remembering it. So we've got British police lights. Very nice. But you have to subscribe. Look. So there is some caveats to these. They're not just going to be given away freely in a lot of cases. Charlie's Boot of Doom. Spawn it from the vehicle selector. Like any prop, then drive a second vehicle across the X to give it room and stock power to punt. This is going to boot your car, I think that does. We've got ATVs, which is cool. We've probably got go-karts in here somewhere. There's a lot of options here. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the online mode. Okay, nice. Back into more. What we've got here, we've got track build, we've got garage, time trial. I think these are the two modes here that I'm interested in. Bus routes could be cool as well. So what was that one? The cleanup crew. Hypermiling. Pick up lots of trash in a... So that was the one we just did, wasn't it? Precision parking, rally loot, marker collect, long jump. There we go. Now we're talking. The damn hopper. Okay, let's try a long jump. Difficulty level low, that said there. Oh. The problem with the racing rigs in the summer, and a lot of other racing rig users will agree, that it's basically like sitting on a bus or a waiting room or in a waiting room for a long time. You get sticky. So my back is like stuck to the seat, if you know what I mean, because, and it's not like in a dirty way. It's just like you get hot back, so you're like all sticking to it. It's not fabric, so it's got no soakability, which is good. So you can just like spray it, wipe it down. And this racing rig is actually dusty because I've just literally pulled it out for the 3-day trial sort of thing. So it needs a good old clean. And it's going to have some more decals put on the sides here and some bits and bobs just to make it a little bit more personalized. But yeah, in 1 week's time, we are back for about 2 months racing goodness. Okay, let's change. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, let's have a look at this. Again, every model in this game is so realistic and so awesome. Look at that. That is a beast. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. Why is it so gutsy? Where's the traction? Wow. going to take some getting used to that being that sensitive. Low-mo. Okay, we only managed 500 feet right now. Close to 600. My wheel still work. Continue here. Continue challenge start. Let's do that. Yeah, that definitely takes some getting used to. Why am I back here? Why am I not redoing the challenge? Maybe it's me not used to it. I don't know why you get kicked from challenges. Like if you pick a long jump, they know you're going to jump within about 5 minutes. You're going to have to then reboot that if you want to try again. Why is that not just a given? I'm going to check that because I'm not 100% sure why it keeps booting me from stuff. It might be a me issue. What was that? Long jump. And I think it was this one. Not really sure which one we picked now. Skies over, medium. So it was a low difficulty, wasn't it? There's not many yet. This one, I guess. It could have been this one. I'm not sure. That looks familiar, but I don't think it's the one. We'll try it. What it should do, once you load this, if you want to break from the challenge itself, you should be able to select a different car and then it automatically isn't counting your score no more, but you're still in the stage and it just, you know, you can just restart every time you crash, hit restart, and you'll start with whatever car you picked and just like have fun with that map, if you know what I mean. But once you do challenge, it's like, well, the challenge is set, you've done the challenge, you win or failed, and then it's like go back to menu. I don't know why I want to go back to menu at that point. I want to try again. So again, it could just be me missing the right option to restart or something. We'll check it out. Try and get it right this time. Okay, it is even better. Yeah, boy, look at that. So it's not a Corvette, it's a Civetta. I don't know if this is modeled on a real car. I would imagine it is. They're normally like pick perfect to a car. It looks like a Ferrari to me. But there's no identifying marks on it that I can say, yeah, that's a Ferrari. It's still got that same owl on the wheel there. Wow, that come up quick. Oh yeah, bush. Yeah, now we're stuck. So again, if I go like this, because we didn't complete it, we should be able to restart, but there is no restart. This is a massive problem. This cannot be. I'm basically stuck in the game to do this, or that can't be right. There must be a restart. Like total road map. That's replay, isn't it? Watching what I did. Vehicle. That is so messed up. So exit challenge is the only real option you have. Now at least it should give you like back to where you pick the stage, but instead it sends you here, which is very frustrating. Very, very fucking frustrating. Because you have to keep going to the menu and coming back again. Like even on this bit, if it had a better way of spawning that stage back. Maybe if I'd have made the jump, it would be different. I'll try that as well. That's frustrating though. That's a big glaring issue for me. I stick myself in a lot of bushes, so I want to be able to restart quick. Over the sign, so it remembers. Look, so it's give me the reason. So if it remembers there, why doesn't it just give me a restart instead of having to come all the way back to then discover this and then go back in? It's just this whole loading process again. It's a shame because everything else about the games is awesome. Just this wait time's dry bread. I think once you've loaded this, there must be a way to like just reset. So if your car's crashed and you failed, just reset me back to the start point. You've all the assets are loaded. Right, try it again. As I hit the jump, I'll try and switch camera. And getting speed from here without putting full accelerator on is mental. Render, I can fly. Oh, there was nothing left of that. I'm still in the bush after 415 feet though. You see here, look, skip. So let's say we want to do continue here, which I think puts us back in the blue car, and continue at challenge start is just as the blue car at the challenge start, I believe. Then you've got retry. So if it just resets, there you go. So that's what I was missing. I was using the other two options instead of going to retry. That's a me issue, bros. There we go. It's actually harder to do it like this. If I put full accelerator on, it will just spin. Yes, now we're talking. 430. It's like, oh no, it's going up. Gosh. And I still got, I still like that. I'll turn it into a sofa. I'll take it home, put it in a sofa. Invite your friends around, racing rig in it. You see what I'm saying? Look, as soon as you put any gas on, that's you in a bush. We need to get out of this pothole. This car's rigid, isn't it? Sexy though. Proper sex. Best sex you can have on rubber wheels. Here we go. Oh, it would have been better. It would have had I not clipped the top. Damn. 420. I'll reload it. We'll go for one more. And we'll try a different jump with a different car. It's nice though. We've been doing delivery sims all day. Oh, no, I've got too busy talking there. We'll get out there. This thing does not. Oh, does not like off-roading. Yeah, that is definitely wedged. But then it comes to the problem of what do we do now? Because we have to go back. But I'm fine with that because we were done with it anyway. Oh, emotional damage, giggity. There's always the rubber wheels. Giggity indeed. Righty-ho, let's go for what time we got? I haven't been checking the time. Ah, easy. Do you know what? It's just you've got so long in a day when you play racing games. It just takes, it doesn't eat time. It's kind of calm. So if I want to get to the long jump, it will be this one. Okay, let's try the dam hopper. I may have done this in the previous video, so if I did, I apologize. But we're going to try and do all of the big jumps just to see what they're like. I do appreciate the fact that the accelerator is very sensitive on this game, whereas other games it's just like sometimes either 0, medium, and then on, or just straight to on. You know, some arcade races, some old Need for Speeds, it's like you're accelerating or you're not. There's no in between. This one's pressure sensitive. Did I pronounce that right? Pressure sensitive. So pressure sensitive is the word I'm looking for there. And yeah, it's very nice to drive any of these cars. So when I say it spins out at high speed, it's because I've just slammed my foot to the floor, as we won't do here. Whoa, this thing just turned straight away. It's probably from the last game. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, this thing is beastly. Oh. That'll cool it down. So that was nearly, what, 600 feet? We're still going underwater. It's finished. That's a shame. Okay, that thing handled a lot better than the sports cars, to be honest. That was really nice. Let's try the interior. It's a little bit wayward, but if you keep it straight, you're fine. Little incremental changes on the steering. We're up. No. Gosh. I can't believe we made that. We're still going. I think that would still be drivable to a degree. Back wheels buckled. Doors open. Still fun though. Okay, so what was that? Well, it wants me to reach 1,500 for a high score. I think this is probably the best one to try and do a high score on. It's a little bit harder to get them incremental changes in this camera mode. So it's them little twitches on the steering just to get you over to where you're being without bringing the back round. You can do it on the internal, but it's very hard on the external. So I will have to flip camera to show you the jump as and when we do it. It's this bit here. You have to give it a little nudge here and there. That one was a fudge as well. Yeah, that was a fudge. All midsection damage. Oh, it goes back to the camera angle you had. I didn't know it does that. Clever. Alright, here we go, boys and girls. Going for some emotional damage. So hard to get on that last little blip. I love the way they did the steering as Nommy instead of Momo. I think you have to come in probably from the left. and swing in very sharply on the right to hit that at the right angle. I think that's what we probably did when we took off, because that is punishing. Stay in this lane. This thing's twitchy as hell. Bit better, not great, but bit better. I'm wondering if you almost have to hit it at an angle like this, so when you come in, that you actually hit it there, so that you look like you're going off the right, but you're actually going to be pulled back to the left, because that's not straight. That goes like that. That's why we're clipping the top and spinning. Got a nitrous oxide button there, which I didn't know. Is that automatic? Yeah, like you have to go way off the other side. 1.5, 1.6. Yeah, 1.5. So I think we need a nitrous oxide button. I don't think we actually have one configured. So if we go retry, go into the settings. Let's see if we can find the control for that. What would that be under? So we can control our own slow-mo, which is cool. Toggle slow-mo on and off. That needs to have a button, doesn't it? So if I was going to do boost, I'd like boost on X really. So maybe have slow-mo camera, or I'm not going to knock it. Like that. Toggle slow-mo. Then delete next camera. Sweet. Okay, good. You've got slower motion and faster motion. So then we've got vehicle. We should have NOS in here. Shift up, shift down. Yeah, neutral position. Sorry if I said nitrous oxide for a minute. Fog lights, horn. Toggle. It's got toggle 4-wheel drive, so you would imagine toggle nitrous oxide to be in here. There it is. Activate oxide. Toggle oxide. What's the difference? Hold to use the oxide or toggle to inject automatically. Okay, we'll do that. We'll just say get in there, son. And then if you want to hold for it, you could use X, I suppose. But that seems a bit of a waste of another button. So we'll go with them settings. So once I press it, we are away. Oh. Let's give this a go. And I pressed it. Might give us a little bit more of a boost. Gosh, not even close to 1,000. It didn't even use much, not nitrous oxide. You're going to have to use that early. Okay, here we go. It hasn't done that the whole time. Now it decides to do it. What's it doing now? My drivetrain's broken. See, herein lies the problem. When I press this now, I have to go all the way back. Instead of just having a restart. Why is there no restart? It's got to be hidden. What's this? pause. Why is there no restart here? Objectives, challenge. Mind blown. So exit the challenge. So we have to exit the level and then reload it, which is mental, really. I don't know why I did that. I had half acceleration. It seemed like it was pulling away nicely, and it just went. Didn't even press nitrous or anything. I reckon there's a quick key you can hook up to do just restart that stage again. Here we go. This game's getting me hot under the collar. I'm going to start stripping off in a minute. Don't nobody want to see that. I've actually got buttons under here I could have used for the NOS. That would have been cool. Again, why? I was want to mess my car up. I think the steering was on full lock from the crash. That's what happened now. There we go. Let's get a little bit more of a run up. Sweet. Let's get them steering straight. We're going to NOS it to the max. It's in. It's in. I can feel it. That stays on until you hit something as well. Yeah, that works. That was awesome. Look at the state of that. I'm wondering if I can press my slow-mo button and then use NOS. Bro, it's got a mind of its own, this thing. Do we have a reset car on this one? No. Remove vehicle, clone vehicle, AI non. Okay, it's just the settings of the car then. There must be a restart somewhere. Like, how is there not? None of these down the bottom say to restart, do they? I can't believe it's still in the alpha mode as well. This is not even a full release game. Let's jump back. We're yet to do a full review of any of the racing games we cover on the channel. So I think that we should. Why has it just disappeared? Let me try reloading. Now in here as well, there is this update thing. I think you can change one of these. You can change what files you're actually using, so you can go into games and betas, look, and you can go for like DirectX, like Windows 7. You can go all the way back. We can go for like DirectX 10. So we're using the public version, which is the newest one, I think. Other than the beta build, of course. So I think we had a crash there. Okay, we're back in the room. DirectX 12, DirectX 12 renderer. Wonder if we can get sharper text. I'm not going to mess with it, but we should be able to get sharper textures from using 11 or 12. I'm going to mess with that in the backgrounds because that would definitely help. Nice. I want to finish that jump. I really want to get that jump done. Personal non-commercial license. Okay, gameplay. This is new. Must have been an update. Sweet. Straight into the hopper. See, that's quick to get from start menu to this really quick after a crash. But to get from the end of a game, or like, let's say you drive yourself into a bush or off a cliff, that wasn't supposed to happen. To get back into that game and reset, there just doesn't seem to be an option. I might be wrong again. Let me know in the comments down below. But if there is a way of doing it, I apologize. But if there's not, I'd like the devs to put one in, because you have a restart or a retry at the end of the challenge, but you don't have it for the like now. I can't just pause the game and go retry or restart. I have to go all the way back out and come all the way back in. So I don't know if I'm doing that wrong, but it feels like the only issue I'm having today. All right, NOS is in. That was a good jump. That was a good jump. I think we got it. Oh. We clipped ourselves, so we might have lost some. I don't know, 1200. We need 15 or 16 for the win. Not 13. I need to be right down here somewhere. The hell? It's possessed. He's doing some. What is it doing? It's having a moment, boys. It's locked. Why is it locked? I'm just locked in full lock. Why has that done that? Okay. Let's try the app. There you go. Unlocks when you do that. So we'll close this one. And we'll bring up the G29 somewhere. I saw you. I saw you. No, not there. There. Okay, we'll load this up. Sometimes just having this open helps. So my sensitivity, like I say, was a little bit off, wasn't it? So I can maybe pop that to 40 now. And that will give us a little bit more in that game. And we'll just close that down like this. So it's the game that's locking it. Okay, so why? It's not so much the game, it's this stage. If I go back to level, that should, it's unlocked now. That's a weird fault. I don't know what that is. We haven't had that or experienced it before. So I'm going to say that that's a bit of a fluke. And jump back in. I think possibly the crash we just had has made that like sort of force into the next load. Yeah, we should be fine. Just can't wait to get the road again. Hey, what up, Phil? How we doing, my man? Goat in time? Always, baby. We missed you yesterday. We could have done with you. We had a bit of a shabby stream. How do you think the camera is? It better now? You can see me all right? I'm looking real swish. What's going on? Here we go. Right, I'm going to rock the NOS on this one. I'll rock the NOS off of it. You can kind of hear it kick in. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, okay. That ain't going to make it. We need to be way over there. Nice. It was good. It was 12. You know, how can I have a 12? At least we hit it, right? So again, you can see we've achieved level 2. I'm going for that level 3 just because I feel like it. And this has gone ham again. Why does it go ham after every one now? Being weird, bros. Maybe I should put that. There's a Logitech setting that I didn't want to put on because I didn't really understand it. Where was it? I think it was under this one. Too many settings. Yeah, like you use Logitech. So maybe if I turn that off, I thought I'd put it on, but maybe I'll turn it off. Stop this nonsense. This madness has to stop. Try that. I mean, it's still doing it, so I think it is a game issue, not Logitech themselves. Which is weird because it's happening every time. Now it's unlocked again. More, game select, brush. It looks good. Yeah, you like this one? Well, this is about as close as I can get to what we once had, but to get pick perfect, if you know what I mean. It's because of hot balls in here. To get pick perfect, if you know what I mean, I need to have a week just to mess with it. So next week I'm off, and then we're back for 5 weeks of racing. So this is why we're doing these, just to like really get a feel for everything and get it tuned in and dialed in. There we go. I feel like the graphics settings have reset themselves again as well. That was a solid jump. That was a solid jump. Yep, took off nicely. You have to sort of ramp that up to get over this. Once you're over this, you should jump that. Damn. Okay, if that thing wasn't in the way, that tower. Yeah, if that tower wasn't there, we would have successfully probably gone right out into the road and therefore reached 15. It just don't like to retry now. I've had a pop at it and now it doesn't like me. Okay, we're going to have to exit level. So it seems like the G29 doesn't reset now on the end of a stage. So I don't know what's going on now. So let's try something new. We've done a few jumps. We didn't quite get to the... I want to get to the top tier though. That would be like an achievement today. But I don't want to keep resetting because of this. Let's have a nice little break and go with knockaway. That seems interesting. Downhill sweep. Oh, difficulty high. Hang on. I want the piece of piss ones. They're all medium to high. So we'll start at the end, I guess. Barrel buster. Busting barrels. How we doing in Phil? How's life, my friend? How's you know, things treating you? I hope you're doing all right. Been watching some more of your American Fruit Loopy. I looked up New Mexico. You're correct. You are a bunch of nutters there too. But what I would say about New Mexico is you seem to have a little brain cell, because most of the crimes being committed in New Mexico seem to be, let's say, ordinary, what you would think people would do. I today, for instance, do that. I today, for instance, watched a trans man being arrested for sitting naked in somebody else's car, and when he got challenged, he run. They tasered him twice, dressed as a woman, and couldn't take him down because of his sheer build. When they tried to get his arms behind his back, he was able just to pull out, and he's completely dack swanging, right? I'm sorry, this is not normal behavior anyway. So New Mexico got it clued up compared to something like that, which I believe was in Missouri. Is that how you pronounce it? Missouri? I believe. I might not be 100% sure on that. Missouri. I'm a Missourian. What are we doing here then? Accelerate to begin. Okay, let's check out the vehicle. Yep. Pretty much your bog standard American SUV. Looking real cool. Look at the detail, boys. Look at the detail. Look at the light rays. Look at that bloom. All right, back off. Right, what are we doing? We're hitting barrels, so we don't need to be in the car for accuracy there, I would say. Just pointing over here to this barrel. Okay, I've got some real feedback on the lock on now. There we go, number one. Number two. I've got a time limit. It's counting down on me. Try not to F the car up before we get at least 30 of these done. I've got one stuck to my boot, eh? Come on, son, bit of gas. That's it, bring it. We've got this. Oh, I missed that one, I missed that one. By an inch. Jeez. I mean, let's do a donut here or a turn or something. There you go. Skid move, skid move, skid it, baby. That's it. That's it. These tyres are nice and bouncy. We're going to go for the jumper. Got it. Oh, that barrel's holding on for dear life. Nice bouncy tyres though, boys. We're good. Like the bouncy tyres. That felt like the Knight Rider. The Knight Rider was an indestructible car from the back in the 80s. That was cool. 60 points. I'm happy with that for a first attempt. I think I'll have another go at that. Unless this decides to... No, see? Reset nice. Let's go. Bit of Mario Kart with realistic cars. Look at this. And this is why Nintendo can't make any money anymore. Boom. Boom. Go, I've got this. I won't go over them too early. I won't turn on them too sharp either. That's it, making your mum proud, boys. Don't miss this one. Don't miss. It's hard not to. It's hard to not get to get that one. Sorry, because the way that the bumps are done. It's like they purposely push you in the wrong direction. So you'd have to get every barrel to this point. That's it. Spin it in, boys. 23 seconds on the clock. We don't even have to go over this very fast. Oh, break it. Reverse it. Go on, 10 seconds. Can we get one more? Just full speed at one of them. There you go. Little bumpers, little bumpers. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, come on with it. 65. We did better. That's really tricky, really fun. That is hands down really, really fun for such a smally designed map. Dev's done a really good job with that one. Continue from here. Let's do retry and then we can exit from now. Exit, sweet. What's this? Let me put the chat that way so I can read a little bit more than usual. There we go. I still have to duck my head like a muppet. Looks good. Not bad, my friend. How was your day? Yeah, doing all right. Just chilling, really. I've been a little bit sort of ups and downs with it, you know, like I want to bring racing back. I'm excited for it, but I'm not sure, you know, I don't want to leave MMO and rewinds off, and to edit it's just like personal issues, right? It's just like, I don't know, white boy problems. I don't know whether to do 5 weeks of this and then go straight back into rewinds till Christmas and then do MMO from January. But the problem is you have to now keep up 8,000 hours per channel. And I don't know if you guys understand what 8,000 hours is, but it's a fucking lot. I'm a bit worried to maintain 4 channels. 8,000 hours is a lot of watch time. So if you guys are in bed and you want to watch something, you know, definitely put on some long form live videos. They're not as well flushed out. They're not as well done. There's a lot of ums and ahs and problems with games that we have to sort out in settings and stuff. But if you just watch them all the way through, skip the boring stuff, you still rack up a couple of hours before you fall asleep and then just leave it on. I would greatly appreciate that, because the watch time needs to be up on all of those channels if I can get it. So if you are a subscriber, possibly do that for me and then let me know you've done it, and I'll try and sort you out a little reward of some sort. Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm using no gas here. I mean, obviously we'd make more tracks if we did, But like here, there's nothing, right? So I'm going to hit the gas. I've got one attached to my wheel there. Damn, I hit all them. Damn. Did slow us up a bit though. Come on, son. Come on, son. Drive it like you stole it. This is by far one of the best accuracy vehicles here. That thing on the side's actually helping me out a bit. We don't do that. These are awesome. I want one of these. I'm going to buy one of these. I could escape the UK police easy in that. Not that I need to run for anything, of course. Ask me no questions, material no lies. 40 points. I reckon we get 80. I reckon you could get 80 just by going full speed through there and not really concentrating. I still think it's going to be better that way. Here we go, boys. Keeps it clean. Don't flip, don't flip. Get back up. No. Do we have a reset? Flip vehicle. You only get like a few of those per game. And it costs you time as well. First world problems. That's it. Here we go. Oh, we drifted that shiz. Ooh. Can't get it back. Can't get it back in time to hit that one, can I? Can I? I can. I can. I'm a Don Juan. Bring it. Proper Alabama police chase style. That was sick. Didn't get 80 points by going ham either. I think that's more about accuracy. Yeah. Oh no, don't do that again. Jeez. Got something stuck on my wheel, look. It's not letting me go. It's making me do donuts. Gotta get rid of it. Go off-road. It's not happening, is it? We've got 20 seconds. I could use the unstuck, I suppose. Oh, restart. There we go. Finally, we have a restart. What the hell? Did they just add that while we were playing? Because that weren't there earlier. Okay, I've completely lost the plot here. First world problems. You're proud. What are you proud of? Christmas? I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait. I'm actually looking more forward to Halloween this year. Oh, got a couple of plans laid out. Get some. See, it didn't flip this time because we're in a different camera view. We've got a little bit more control over what we're doing. That's just very hard in first person. Right, full speed. Nice, keep it going. 22 seconds. We can get up this hill quick enough. Don't even care. I don't even care. 10 points extra time left. Let's go. 10 points shy of second place. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? We're just not going to get it. Not unless we hit. Do you know what the funny thing was? I missed the first hurdle, and that probably would have gave us what we needed. How very dare you. There it is. That's the one we missed. You'll always get the beginning ones. Take those three out hard, but not hard enough to spin. And slow down a bit for these. Can't get them all, but we'll get as many as we can. Can't hit it with my booty. Okay, straight through. That one got stuck. That one's burning me. I'm going to drag it. We could reset, but it's blowing me right down. There you go, try and wiggle it free. That was the bonus points. No. That's a tough one. That is tough. Enjoyable though, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll change challenge. So yeah, we've just been basically sitting around doing some BeamNG all day, you know, hanging out. And just been pretty chill. Bob's been clipping in the background as usual. She's out there listening to tunes and whatnot. We tried to get the tunes working. I couldn't really work it out. I've put them on this screen, but they don't come through, but then the game does. So maybe it just captures game footage. I'm not really sure how it works. Who knows, Joes? So I might have to put the music on the stream PC. But we'll figure that out for next week. Time trials, target jump, rally stage. What else we got going on? Marker collection. So that's basically point to point. Ah, evade. Here we go. Police chasers. Unleashed. Difficulty medium. We should have a go at that. As the pugs, as the old babies, have they had them yet? I'm sure you pretty much told me, but I wasn't 100% sure how they're getting on. Pug daddy in his out. Right, here we go. Yeah, so if you like BeamNG compared to some of the other racing games we've done, hit the like, because I'm going by likes. If I get more likes on one video, that's what we're going to do. So it's not like that's all we're going to do, but that'll be like a priority to do first and to do more of. So that's the way I'm doing it. Just anything that people like, you know, particular fighting games, particular shooting games, whatever we're playing on any channel, just hit the like if you want more of that game, because that's the way I'm going to judge it. It's the only way really that's fair. Okay, winning under 4:30. Well, I'm not worried about time, but it does say pass through at least 4 roadblocks and destroy 3 police cars. In this. Oh, it is against that though, look. Okay, let's go some. I don't think I'm even going to get away with this. No way. They boxed me in. Okay, I didn't know they could do that. How dare they? Okay, we're going to Bonnie and Clyde this shiz, boys. Get some. There's so much filth. Okay, that's not going to work either. There is a way around this, watch. Go over him, past them. Now you're quick enough not to be boxed in. Oh, I hit the wall. Oh, he's let me free. Can I get out now? Not quick enough. That's hilarious. A bit more of that action. What if you just don't go? You just wait. Here you go, let them hit each other. Plebs. We're off. Catch me if you can, boys. Just squeezed. Is that a roadblock? Okay, so if we take this barrier out, that should still count. I'm in reverse, I'm in reverse. Man's not shook. I've got to go through this gap, unfortunately, which I think they're holding down. That's it. Can't catch me. You can't contain this. Need them to be confused about me so that they all turn round. There we go. And we just slip through the middle, hopefully. There's about 5 cop cars there. They're still not going to let me go, are they? Let's get some action. Let's get some action cam going. That's it, we're off. Tricked them. Sneaked it. Oh, there's a fence, there's a fence. Guardrails. Weird to know what you can hit and what you can't. Come on, son. Come on, son. The engine's damaged. So is my wheel by the look of it. Oh, there's like 20 cops coming in. Oh, get some. Can't box me in like that. Get out of the way. Like a Tonka toy. Ooh. See, I'll have a bit of that. But now I'm even keeping this thing on the road right now. Reverse, reverse. Oh, I got stuck. Well, that's not fair. I got stuck by killing the cop in front. His car was dead, and I'm stuck on his car, so he couldn't book me. By the time they caught up, that was game over. That's fun. That's a really fun mode. The babies are goods. Need to start selling them in October. A little bit of cash monies, baby. Is that what the whole thing is? Is to breed to sell, yeah? Okay, I'm not going to go too fast. I'm going to let them go down there, hit each other, and come up here. Take my time on this corner. Get rid of him. Just one less to worry about. Ooh, that wasn't good for me. Not the rocks. All the things. There you go. There you go. We've done him. We've also done ourselves a bit harsh. We've got no front end. Ooh. How dare you? I just put my foot down. Sheer 4x4 torque. Oh, I've lost my back wheel. My wheel! Baby, come back. I don't think, with no wheel, I can't go anywhere. Ah. They're British pugs. Oh, for real? So they look even more ugly than usual pugs. The only thing uglier than a British pug would be a French one. It's easy to tell a French one because I always got a fucking beret on. Right, we're off. See, it's not worth getting into it there, is it? Unless you're going to do a sneaky maneuver like this. Get out of here, fool. I think it's rude that they start booking you as soon as you stop. Come on, son, bring it. That's it. Just done a bank job. Just blagged the bank. Slowest roadblock I've gone through there. I think they just hit each other. That's it, just full power. Push him out, push him out. Oh, don't go down there. No. We were doing so well. We No, we're not allowed to drop on this one. I see it busted, isn't it? Ooh, you might give me hands. I think that's well stuck. This is the funnest one so far, for sure. Police chasers, as hard as they are so entertaining. It's the physics that make it so entertaining. He's going to try and tip me. Damn it. Okay, that's not what we want to be doing. That was cool. I was impressed with that. Would you like me to ship you a British pug? So you're going to ship me a pug that's bred in my own country? What? I don't want you to ship me anything. You've offered me many things in the past, and I'm a bit worried about what will come with it. It'd be you in a box, wouldn't it? I bet you tackle. Fill in a box. Gravity fuel. What's this all about? You know I play. I just not play. No ADD moment there. Apologise. I hate loading times. I must have seen this screen about 1 million times today, just with a different car on each side. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're in. So, oh no, our lousy pickup truck has just run out of fuel. That's unfortunate. There's apparently some dodgy race car on the back of it. Okay, whatever you do, don't put a dent on the vehicle or it will come out of your pay. Right. So are we rolling backwards? What? Yes. Yeah, let's do this. Why is it not moving? You stopped moving. Well, I didn't even start moving. What's it talking about? Is the handbrake on? Have I got to take the handbrake off? Engine start. Okay, we've got fuel. The fucking thing don't move. How am I supposed to start a challenge that doesn't work? Is that out of fuel as well then? It says the race car's fuel tank is also empty. I think it's supposed to roll out, but it's not rolling out, is it? Oh, it's because my steering's on the piss. There we go. Yes, now we're talking. Better do some in-car view for this. So I've only got a brake, remember. We're on a, what they call it, an incline. So we're declining down an incline right now. Very quiet because there's no engine noise. So you've got to pick enough speed up to get up at this hill. Okay, we're up. And we're over. So we're going to pick up even more speed now. So a little bit of touch on the old brake if we need it. When I go driving in my car, no fuel at all. So you don't want to brake too much. Keep that inertia rolling, boys. It's a beautiful day, yay, yay. Okay. Keeps it clean. Maybe a little brake on this corner here because I'm not really sure what's coming. So far, so good. Oh, it's getting tight like a tiger through here. Oh, I wasn't concentrating. Oh, he's fucked it. He has fucked it. Ouch. That counts for nothing. If you destroy the vehicle, it counts for nothing. So you're better off just braking. That's a fun challenge, though. That's cool. We'll have another go at that. Not in that mode, though. Jeez. Oh, so I can do this one, so that might be better for you guys to watch. I don't know. It's like a roller coaster. I haven't broke once yet. So we've got a little bit more speed than we had last time. Whoever designed this is a genius. We did one. I remember being a truck carrying loads of sports cars. I think they were sports cars. And we had to get them to a destination without hitting anything. And it was as accurate as a truck simulator, give or take a little bit here and there. And I had a great blast with that one. I want to try some of those again as well, the trucks and the buses. I haven't tried any buses on this, but the realism of the driving in this is second to none. Oh, there we go. Mainly because of how are you supposed to do this? Mainly because the physics of the car, if you know what I mean. That's what gets. That's not even a downhill, is it? Oh, we're right at the gas station. We're right there. We're going to make it. He's only bloody made it. With no damage. Oh, man of the match. Suck it. Hang on, I'm still on a timer. Why am I still on a timer? Oh, we got motors. Okay, so hang on. We've got to go back up the road. Teach me for not concentrating. I thought I was done. Yes. This thing's awesome. I love old cars. Come on, son, you make it. Don't get shook. Pops and bangs on this one. To lose it on the way up. Lucky, that was lucky. Witchy. I think that counts. drive back in this bad boy. I mean, we'll probably get penalised something there. Finish challenge successfully. Finish without assistance. Finish with 95 kilometers in the first phase. Oh, so you just have to go ham on a straight, and then that's, you can do that outside the garage. You can come probably to about 60 at least. Do the bend, and then do like straight up the hill. You could just do flat out. So yeah, I'll have to try that one again. That was awesome. That was a great mission. The job market is horrible here. Well, looking for work in New Mexico. I'm not really sure what the job market is around. Like, I haven't looked actively for a job for about past 4 years. Well, as you know, right, doing YouTube and stuff. But it's not. The problem with the UK as a whole, we're a service industry. We used to manufacture stuff. Now we just service stuff. So we look after people, we feed them, we treat their illnesses, their ailments, we make sure they have a good time. So we're a service industry. We don't actually manufacture anything. We used to manufacture Jaguar. We used to manufacture Aston Martins. That's just the car side of things I know of. But we used to manufacture a lot of kids' toys. But they just don't do it anymore. So there's no factories here anymore. And I'm sure that's the same where you guys are. A lot of great British manufacturers have gone out of business, but then there's still some here. We manufacture bombs. We manufacture weaponry. So old school weaponry for movies and stuff, and for collectors. We manufacture rifles and shotguns. So we have a British manufacturer. Winchester's still a thing. We've got, so like Americans have Harley Davidson, and we have a British bike. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but we also manufacture motorbikes here too. So we do have some, but like they're very niches, right? You have to be qualified in those things. So if you're not qualified, or you don't know a family member who works there, you're not going to get that job. So the masses, it's definitely a service industry, and service industries, especially for men, and I'm not going like on the sexism thing, but like for men, service industry is useless to us. Like, unless you're working in like a supermarket, or you're gonna maybe be a mechanic, there's not many, and even mechanic is a skilled trade. So there's not many service industry jobs designed for men. You know, old women don't want to be washed by men. Kids don't want to, when it's probably not safe, to leave them around random men. So you don't have any daycare or teachers anymore. You know, they're all female dominated. So there's less work for men, I believe, in the UK than there is for women, but yet we still manage to find our, you know, our niche and our place. But the UK is a very small place. When you look at the size of the UK compared to any other country, we're very small, and we have a lot of space for our smallness. So I think there's a lot of land, which is still nice. You know, they haven't swallowed it up and put houses and stuff on it. But the Americans, they have masses of land, but you don't really develop on it from what I can see. If anything, you'll run down. Like, a lot of your places are getting run down. The roads are getting holes and cracks. The buildings are falling apart. You know, the government's not doing their bit. People are not paying their taxes. It's not run efficiently. Now, this country's run efficiently, but you can't shit without the government knowing about it. Do you know what I mean? So you have to take the rough with the smooth and whatever. I don't know. Everywhere has a problem. I don't think there's a single place that's perfect. I don't think any of it is ideal. And the way that the UK is built is very harsh for the people born here. Like, if you're a British citizen, you get the raw deal straight away. Like, I just noticed that over my 40 years. We are not, we have a lot of bonuses, but we get a lot of raw deal for it as well. Like, for instance, if I was to move to another country, like we plan to go to Cambodia or somewhere, once I live there for 5 years, I lose all of my government help. I'm no longer registered at hospitals. I can't use the job service, you know, to help fund while you look for work. You know, all that sort of stuff just disappears. So you can't leave the country for too long. And again, subsequently, you can't stay in other countries for too long without them kicking you out. So everywhere's kind of knackered at the minute for work and for leisure, you know. I think leisure's being put on such a back burner that people don't even seem happy anymore. A lot of people never really found happiness or true happiness. You know, not buying something and smiling, not you know, having sex and feeling accomplished. You know, I'm talking about happiness. I'm talking about every day you wake up smiling, every night you go to bed smiling, and you just have no worries. I don't think people understand how to get that. So it's not for me or anyone else to teach them. It's like you have to find your own way. So if you don't find that, you will find yourself constantly miserable no matter what you have or what you get or what you do, because consuming isn't going to make you happy. That's just flat out. I've seen it, I know it, it just doesn't work. Like, consuming sucks. So you have to find what makes you happy, as in peaceful. And not everyone wants peace. Some people want chaotic madness. For me, that's just not my way. I like to be left the hell alone, you know. And my government, unfortunately, in the country I'm in, is one that constantly is poking at you for, wait, come and vote, wait, come and pay this, wait, do that, wait, let me have a look at that. It's one of those governments. So you just think, fuck off, will ya? Leave me alone. Exactly. We just consume here. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, that is it. I mean, I go for walks, you know, like we've spoke about before. Um, Not as often as I'd like, but you know, we do try and travel. You know, boat trips, cruises are good. You know, go away for 4 days, come back. There's a lot of lovely land and a lot of old castles, things to see in the UK. But again, you can't do anything in the UK without spending around 200 quid. You're not going anywhere and doing anything for less than 200 quid. And to do it without being tracked is even harder, because everything is not always cash available. So you've got cash, but you can't always use it. So then you've got to put it on a card somewhere to be able to use it. And if you do that, then it's tracked. So I'm not a fan of modern living, and I'm not a fan of governments at all. But saying that, I'm not hard done by. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm let down in any way by the system or anything like that. I think I get on, I just make my own money and I spend it how I please. Do you know what I mean? That's good. I think there's like a lot of countries that maybe don't operate that way. I hear America's great for that. If you're an American citizen or you get American citizenship, which is I think quite easy, as compared to some other countries, you can earn what you earn and that's it. And if you're a entrepreneur mindset, you can make a lot of money. I know you say in New Mexico it's hard because there's no work, but consider not working, consider creating, consider reselling, consider, you know, like with the pugs, you know, consider expanding. If not straight away, you got to do it for a good 3 4 years. Look at YouTube, right? You got to do it 7 years before you even get pushed anywhere. Then you got to do it for 10 years before you even make any real money. Think of every business like that, because it's all the long haul and planning for the future. Nobody did anything by just thinking about it on Wednesday and achieving it by Friday. That's just not a thing. You know, very rarely does that ever happen. And if it does, it's really short lived and it's over before they know it. The best thing to do is plan for the long haul. Search an area for the van. Okay, well, I've got on my map, I've got some icons. But yeah, I don't want to tell you all my secrets and all my thought patterns because, you know, there's enough of us already. Don't want any more bearded white men with blue eyes taking my viewership. How dare they? I already got enough people copying off me and doing better than me. Fuck them. Here we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Closed gate. Right, so if that's a closed gate, am I supposed to bust through it? There's got to be a way in. Ah, it doesn't look like there's a... Is this that way in? Ooh, hang on. Can we squeeze through there? I don't think we're going to squeeze through there, boys. Got to try the back door. As I'm going through the trap door. Oh, I've got a container in the way everywhere now. There we go. Okay, I've been around this entire place and I cannot see a way in. Maybe a different approach. Maybe this door's automatic. It worked. It worked. Right, exit the vehicle. I've never exited the vehicle. How do I do that? How the hell do I do that? Exit the vehicle. How do we do that? Oh, I think I just pick one of these. Okay, double 4-meter swing. Mattress full size. Do I just click one of these? Replay. No, it's not clicking that. Deliver one piece or deliver 2 pieces. Manage all 7 vehicles. Oh my days. How do we exit a vehicle? It would be nice if it told me something. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a look. Controls. So it'll be under vehicle, I reckon. Disable the cruise control. Toggle. I don't see any get out of car. Exit vehicle. What's TC mode? Escape or TC mode? Next drive mode. I don't know what that exit thing. Yeah, I don't. Well, that's a shame because that was really fun up to this point. Now I don't know what I'm supposed to do, unfortunately. Modifiers. Vehicle Pacifics. It's like they've got so much in the game that the controls go on forever. Toggle full screen. There's no exit vehicle there. Gameplay. Reset all vehicles. Toggle gamepad. What was that there? Enter an exit vehicle. F. Right, I'm going to put that on. What am I going to put that on? That one. There you go. Zoom out. We'll get rid of that. And bosh. Okay, we should be able to exit and enter the vehicle now. Let's just put me into... Ah, there you go. So how do I walk about? Not with this. No. So I have to use the keyboard and mouse? Okie dokie. So where's the... Ah, there's a vehicle. Hang on, this one's going to... Oh, it's got a trailer. Ah, sweet. We just walk over to this one. And then, what was that button? That one? Right, that's not too painful. Once you figure it out, not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay, we're off. Now, I've got a trailer, and it wants me to go that way. So that's just never going to happen. So we're going to go the long way around and completely ignore that. Unless they've cut this off here. Which I'm hoping they haven't. Go on, son, you can make it. You can make it. Believe and achieve. It's only going to let me go back so far. Do you know what? I've got a bunch of mattresses in the back. And I'm pulling more mattresses. And it says if I deliver 2 of them, I should be done. So that should be easy. This is why you got to drive in this mode, because you need that wide berth. As in, give yourself a lot of room on the turn so that you can get that trailer around. There we go. So I'm going to finish this job and then we're going to call it, which is a shame because I could do 8-hour streams driving easily. I'm thinking about doing one. I don't know if you guys are interested, but we'll take like little half-an-hour breaks during the day. We'll start, I mean, Phil don't get up till 2 in my time. So it'll probably be an early start for me and then finishing off around the same time for Phil. But like I'll probably do Probably do like 10 till 6 or something, you know. Okay, around this way. Lovely jubbly. I absolutely am in love with this game. It's so entertaining to play. Hopefully entertaining for you guys to watch. So good. So now we're on a bit of a straight. I think we'll go in-car cam. Oh, there's no other vehicles on the road, so we're good. It's like an industrial estate. Slow down, don't lose me bouncy mattress on the back. There's a goat idea, you like that one? So we've got 5 weeks of racing, and then we're going to be doing the Halloween special, Gore special. You know how I am with that. And then we're doing the Christmas bash, and then we're back on the Tekken, Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, and maybe some retro as well. We're going to be back in the fighting games for January to February, because, oh hello, have I got to deliver these or can I just drive in? I think I can just drive in. Or is it going to be a chief? Yeah, it's going to want me to deliver them. Oh, hang on, I fit. Yes, another successful. Okay, I'm well happy with that. That was actually full marks. That wasn't that challenging. It's only challenging if you take the route they're actually planning you out. You can use your noddle, bake your noodle, and get it done your own way. So yeah, very impressed with that. What do we think of BeamNG? It's not a review, but it is a second jump in, so I feel like I've got a little bit more experience to talk about it as far as the gameplay goes. I think it's absolutely solid. I think something like Euro Truck Simulator is great because it focuses on the trucks. This game does the same thing, but it does it on a wide range with mods, with user content, and I think that makes a massive difference to people. I think it gives you so much reliability and so much physics with that reliability of the game. It's very solid. We had one crash, but I've been messing with the graphics all day. I've been playing around, you know, and all of that. So I don't expect it to last 6 hours straight, and it pretty much almost did. Overall, fun game. I always have a blast. I always fumble at the beginning because I'm kind of like playing so much stuff, you know, separate. We only do 1 month a year of racing content at the moment. So when I do jump in, I'm like, it's like a brand new game. But once I get back into it, I absolutely cannot wait to get back into it. So for me, this game is absolutely amazing. It's a $10 game. Go check it out. If you haven't already played it, it works with controller. It even works with tablets. You can drive from a tablet if you don't have a controller or your controller breaks. You can use it on the Steam Deck, which is really good. You can take it to bed with you and mess around. And on the controller, of course, it's a lot more of an arcadey experience. But trust me, if you've got a G29, you are literally in a simulator heaven. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I want to thank all the regulars for hanging out with me and supporting as we switch channels back and forth. I know it's not ideal, but you know, it's ADD and it's me. It's what we have to do. So this time we are doing 5 weeks of racing. We're getting the old racing content out first, and then we'll be using this content for the following year. So don't expect to see any of this until next year. But once that hits, we'll be doing 6 months of this and 6 months of the other. So we've got 4 channels, first person shooting, MMOs, and all horror and gore related stuff. So between the 4 channels with racing, we've got you covered. So if you do want to check the links in the description down below, go for it. And you can sign up to one of those channels and get your favorite content. And yeah, just thank you for the support up to now, guys. You've all been amazing. And I want to wish you all the great rest of your day. And until next time, peace out, look after yourselves, and look after your ma. Bye-bye. I'm knackered, boys. Hot and bothered more than anything. Oh, are we going ham? We always go ham. Exactly. It used to be 20 squid. What used to be 20 squid? I don't know what was 20 squid. Are you talking about tax? We pay 20%. So if you earn 1,000, you're paying 200 quid. And if you earn 10 grand, you're probably paying 2 grand of that away for nothing. I used to work it out. When I used to work manual labor, I used to work that 2 days work a week of a single week. 2 days work is for the government. 1 day work was for my national insurance and my student loan. So that's already 3 days of a week gone that you got to grind for nothing. Then the last 2 days were for my bills, right? So 1 week of a month, I was just working to know that I've got it. Then after that, I had week 2, week 3, week 4. So those last 3 weeks, what I would do is have 1 week for, well, I think it worked out 1.5 weeks for rent, which left me 1.5 weeks for me. When I say for me, I mean food, and to actually get to work and back, and to eat at work, and to buy uniform, right? Once you take all that into account, you're probably left with about 25%. So that 25% equates to about 200, 250 quid. That at best, if you don't have kids, you don't pay child maintenance, or you don't have any dependents, i.e. a girlfriend that doesn't work, then you might have that left. And if you've got that left, you can essentially have a couple nights out for a meal, a couple nights out for cinema. You can maybe buy yourself a vape or a drink or whatever it is your vices are, bottle of gin. But then really you're just back to work the next week. So you paid everything, you're a good citizen, but now you're just back to work. So that's essentially the UK living situation. So most people are struggling now because everybody wants everything. Like you say, they consume, but they don't want to work for it extra. So they just want their wage to cover everything they want to do, plus bills, plus clothes, plus food, plus all of that good stuff. It just doesn't add up right. Do you know what I mean? The maths isn't there. You're not working to do that. You're working to survive. And then anything you want and the extra, you have to basically be an entrepreneur. That's the only way you're getting extra money. And that's not easy to do. Not everyone can do it. Not everyone's capable. Not everyone has. If everybody had an idea, there'd be too many ideas being copied, because there's 4 billion people just in the UK. So you can imagine how many people, if everybody did what I did, or everybody did what Richard Branson has done, then you would end up with 4 billion people doing the same thing. That's no longer a market for anyone. Richard Branson wouldn't get any money. I wouldn't get any views. If you've got 4 billion people competing for one sandwich, that sandwich don't go very far. So you have to come up with your own idea, which is not always possible. And unless you're born into wealth, it kind of sucks. You just have to accept where you are and move into a place of happiness, or in that world. So you don't have a choice, right? Most people are not born with silver spoons. Most people don't have opportunities. So therefore, don't get mad about it. Don't aim at your aggression at someone else. Just get better at what you do. So if you do something, then get good at it and then charge for it, or just be happy with what you've got. Like, being poor is not the worst thing in the world. Being poor, but being safe and being warm and being, able to cool down in the summer and being able to eat. These are important things. These are your necessities. But like, to have fun during that time, if you can master happiness, you'll have fun. You can have so much fun just in a room with a partner or a loved one, or a pet or anything. You can have fun in that room. Just appreciate life, get off of your phone and start living life and enjoying being happy. And smiling and laughing is the key to that. If you know what makes you smile, you know what makes you happy, as long as it's not the TV, then you'll be all right. Because if you can laugh and smile yourself, and you can make other people laugh and smile, then essentially you put yourself in a room with anybody that's not in a bad mood, and you're going to have fun. And therefore that room becomes a room of fun. And if you're a figure of fun, you'll always be happy. And that's the secret to life, I think, is to do your bits that you have to do to survive, but then also in between have those moments of just pure joy. Not everyone can master it, not everyone even knows what it is, and I kind of appreciate that not everyone's been shown happiness in their life. A lot of people unfortunately get a bad start in life, but that is just how it is. And that's always going to be the case. We are but 100 years on this planet, and I think we're only about 200 to 300 years into modern day slavery. So, i.e. paying tax, working for nothing. We're kind of only about 200, 300 years into it. And at this point, we're at a point where we can't reverse it now. It's all downhill with AI. AI is there designed to spy on you and make it even worse, and make sure that they squeeze every bean out of you, because poor people do as they're told. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to leave you with those thoughts. You can agree or disagree. You know, it's up to you. It's your life. I just have my own views on things because I see things from both sides of the curtain. I've experienced a lot of negative and positive from both sides of every fence. And I think at this point in my life, I'm too old to hold it in or care. I don't care who I offend. I don't care who I tell these things to. I just want people to maybe grab onto some knowledge early so that they can not make the same mistakes or fall in the same holes that I did, and get ahead quicker. So I want to thank all of you for joining me. You've all been amazing as usual. And I'm going to go and have some food and chill out. So enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.